Hi again. I thought I'd do a video. Last week, as you can see, in most of the country was covered in snow, so I didn't get any work done apart from a little bit on Monday afternoon, a start on a fence job, and that was it. So the rest of the week I had off. I've been working in the shed. Some of that stuff's gone on my new channel, which I will put a link to at the end of this, but I thought it was a good opportunity to get the Land Rover out onto the the back roads and that, and it performed really well. I was really pleased how it went. Yeah, I went down shop one day. Me and my daughter went on this back road, and it's the thickest and deepest snow I've known for a lot of years. I think that's been the case over most of the country. But yeah, this is just a back road quite close to where I live, and so I thought I'd give it a go. And yeah, so I had a week off, so I managed to get in the shed and get some things done. But actually, for the gardening videos, there hasn't been a lot lately, because most of my jobs have been sort of border work and that sort of boring stuff. Really, you wouldn't really want to watch too much of that, I wouldn't have thought. Let me know if you do like that sort of work, and then I will put some footage up of it. I've actually got one big bed what we've done, and that and sort of before and after on that, and a bit of chipping and that, so I'll probably do that at some point. But apart from that, we've been doing fences. So after this snowy part of the video, I'll show you the fences we've done over the last month or so. Some of it's stills. I didn't get on some of them I didn't get to film it, but we've got the photos, so I'll put them up as stills. Yeah, I think there's 4 fences we've done in total lately. So yeah, so let us know how the rest of you have got on in this snow, whether you've actually been able to get out and do anything at all. I know most of our work is just outside. I don't really hardly ever get any indoor work. I'd sort of do odd jobs as well, so, but nothing inside really. So I've had to be at home and sort of get on with some of the projects in the shed. Yeah, the Land Rover did actually had a little bit of a problem. I think some water must have got into the earths or something, because when I was turning the headlights on, the wipers were coming on all the time too, but it seemed to right itself now, so that was good. But yeah, I've had my Ford Ranger quite a long time, and that compared to the Land Rover is just so much more superior on this sort of conditions. You don't really know you're on the snow, really. It gripped that well. So yeah, I was quite impressed with it, and I enjoyed driving around in it. It was nice to know you could go out there, go out on the roads, and you didn't sort of get worried about getting stuck up hills and things. So yeah, we did have a fair bit of snow. I haven't seen drifts like it for a lot of years. I don't think it's probably since the 80s, when I was a kid. So and I noticed some of the places I went, the roads and that were very quiet. People were just staying in; they weren't risking it. So yeah, I'd like to know how you got on in your sort of neck of the woods. I know some people are up north. Some of my subscribers and that, and yeah, let me know how you got on. I know some of the sort of people from certain parts of the US and Canada, as I say, we make a fuss about nothing, but it's a bit of a novelty getting snow like this for us. It doesn't happen very often, especially in my part in the sort of south of the UK. So yeah, it's quite a novelty. So to be honest, I suppose the gritters did okay really, because usually they get moaned about, but in my part of the area, the main roads were okay. But we've nearly come to the end of this part, so I hope you enjoy watching through the fence bits and pieces I've managed to put together. There's a little bit of video action there, but mostly it is stills. So yeah, drop a comment, subscribe if you haven't before, or have a look at my new channel and subscribe to that. If you like the mower repair side of things, that's where that's moved to now. So yeah, have a look. I'm on my next Monday job now. I've just put a wall plate in there. I've left a little bit longer because if it ever has to have a higher fence along the front, because the fence is in an awful state anyway, so if it ever has to have another one along the front, it's going to always be higher, so you could go to 5, nearly 6 foot I suppose you go. So I thought I'll leave that longer. That bottom one was a pain because I've got all raw plugs in fine and everything, and then the coach bolt rung off. It was too long. I had a 6-inch one that rung off, so I had to take the wall plate back off again. Couldn't get the old one out, so I had to drill it, put another raw plug in, and slightly angle the bolt up. So, but that's all good now. So that part's done. I've actually took the other bits down now, but you see all them panels are ropey. They're ropey all the way up. This is just a repair job, so we're putting in a post there, which is going to be higher, because of putting wire along the top. Even though what we did last time here, they didn't put wire along the top, but we got asked to leave it higher, so we'll do the same as it steps up. If you look back, I think there's an old video of putting these 3 panels in. So it's just going to have 2 more in today, so that just means 2 posts. The first post just had a point on it, so I think that was just driven in, which is good because I've got no concrete to deal with. So it shouldn't. Oh yeah, we just finished this. So them 2 are in now. Having 2 panels, it was 2 posts. All in. It's difficult working around this horrible old hedge. But then you go along, and then the next panel isn't too clever either. So I don't really know what's going to happen, but it needs to have the whole lot done. But this was just a repair job. It's time for a little bit of the YouTube stuff. Hiya, we're working on this fence. You've seen a few photos at the beginning of it, but we've been digging this hole and it's been all brick and that, as you see there. Well now, if you just get a bar, see that hole there? See, we got that bar and go. That's 4 foot. I think we've unearthed the old well. So I think what we're going to have to do now is leave a hole there, because it's rock solid around the edge. It'll be okay for the post to go in there. We'll just have to cut the post right at the end, but that is an old well there, I'm sure of it. And actually we are right central to the back. There's a row of 4 houses along here, and we're right central, so this would be where I would imagine a well would have been. So we're going to have to bung up the hole a bit before we get the post in there, but yeah, never found one of them before. So the last post was quite shallow. It was about 1 foot. Well, now we've got I was going to get the breaker on it, so that would have become a bit of a problem then, because I'd have had a big the hole would have been gaping then. But I'm quite curious to look down there. I might drop something down there to see if I can hear anything. Be quiet a minute. I can't actually hear anything down there. But look, if you see that cane going, we have hit something there. It is about 4 foot. It's about 4 foot down there. So whether it's bunged up or whatever, but I'll just clean the hole out now and put it in there, and the post in there. It's going to have to stay there. It's very solid around the side, so the weight of the post mix isn't going to matter. And I think we're nearly deep enough anyway. We're about 20 inches, and I put them in 2 first. But there's like some muddy gunk down there. So yeah, that was. I think the camera's turning around a bit. It was quite interesting. I reckon it was an old well, and it's just been bunged up with rubbish over the years. I'll leave it there. I'll show you when we're on this, along this fence a little bit further. The other hole's going quite well actually at the moment, so that's good. So yeah, we'll just clear this out and that'll be that. Just thought I'd show you that. Hi, it's just a quick one. This is the one we finished, the one we found the well. That's all done now. I'll try to show you the other side a little bit. It's a bit difficult because I'm not going right the way around, because I've got to go right the way up there and go around the back, but I'll sort of show you a little bit. Sort of see like that. So yeah, it's all done now. We stepped it up, had to step up 4 inches each step into there. So we buried the oil pipe best we can really. It's not ideal being along there really, but so it was. So we just put it back as we found it. Come back today just to finish a few little openings. And that's it really. So weren't too bad job. A few difficult holes to dig. There was so much rubbish from old in there, you get that on replacement fences. So yeah, pleased with that. How many was in the end of £8, yeah.